Hello everyone and welcome to another video. We're back on the channel once again with another old versus new. Today it's gonna be somewhat controversial because some of you may think this is wrong, but I completely disagree. So this BMW M4 is the correct not predecessor, what's it called? The M4 is the successor, the perfect successor to the BMW M3 E30. Now, why is that? Why would I say that and not just put the M3 E92 instead of the M4? And the reason why I chose this, the M4, is because it is a two-door, it's a coupe, the M3, right? The M3, like, what's it called? Like the F30, I think it's, is it called the F30? I know that the 3 Series is called the F30. I don't know if the M3 is called something else, but the actual M3 is a 4-door. So if I go ahead and compare a saloon to a coupe, it's not gonna be the same thing. This is an Evo as well. It's an Evo 2. So it's the highest spec version of the BMW M3 E30. And right now, this, the BMW M4 GTS, is the highest spec version of the M4 in the game. Now, both of these also go to level 399. The E92 would have only gone up to level 299, so I would have held back with, or I would have had to hold back with the M9. Oh my god, there's so many M's and E's everywhere. With the E30, I would have had to I'm not even gonna restart this video. I feel like it's just a lot funnier if I just leave everything in. The E30, I would have had to hold back to level 299 because, like I said, the E92 would only go up to level 299 max. This one, weirdly enough, I couldn't actually get to level 399 to have good parts because there was one last part that I didn't change, and it's the gearbox. But the gearbox was so good with acceleration and nitrous that every single part that I got that was level 18 would be so much worse than this because it didn't have acceleration or nitrous. And it would pretty much just bring my stats down by a lot. So I thought, you know what, I'll leave it to 397. I tried for about, I'm gonna truthfully say about 15 minutes. I let the shop change. I kept doing races with this thing, and then I let the shop change again, and I kept using all of my money and stuff like that to try and get myself better gearbox parts. But this is still the best one that I've gotten so far, so I'm gonna keep it with that. Now, if you guys want to see the build on the BMW M3 E30, I've already done it on the channel. Somewhere on my channel, you guys can find it. Now, as you can see, the stats: 851 horsepower, 1035. Top speed is pretty much the same. Acceleration is faster on the M4. The NOS is pretty much the same as well for both of these. But then again, this is a lighter car. It's a smaller, lighter car, and usually, actually, the one main thing that I don't like about the E30 is its jump and land time, or the air time and landing. It's way too high, and I really need to get rid of that and just have more parts that are focused towards speed and or brakes and stuff like that instead of the airtime and landing. It's just the type of parts I ended up getting for this car, and that's pretty much it. So I ended up, I think, selling all the parts off this thing from the first time I built it, and then I just rebuilt it again. Anyway, old versus new. Let's get started with the actual video, and let's start building this BMW M4, and then we'll compare both of these. So I've had, I think, build on both of these in the past, but I think I will go for something a little bit different this time on the M4. I don't remember exactly what I've done to it the last time. But again, we're turning this thing into somewhat of a race car. So splitters, lips, just counters, everything, the lot are definitely going to go on this car. And we're going to get this thing to look nice and aggressive. So again, counters, splitters, side skirts, whatever. Let's go try to get this thing to be a little bit wider. I'm not going to do that. Varus kit, nah, not a fan of that. Liberty Walk, and then we have the Duke Dynamics. Those are some big counters, and I don't really like them, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. We'll choose this one, because it sort of goes into the... actually, I don't really like them at all, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't really like them at all. I'm just not going to put them on, to be completely honest with you guys. Not a huge fan of the counters. The front lip, I like the whole orange bit on it, but like... it's not aggressive looking. I can't say because the things. Okay, that's kind of alright. I've tried to like look underneath it. Alright, we'll go with something a little bit wider, I guess, and a little bit bigger. But these just don't really seem to... see, this one, this was nice. It sort of gives it a little bit of a shape. It'll look better once it's a little bit lowered as well. For the headlights, I'm just gonna go ahead and... is there a difference? Okay, there's a slight difference if I choose these ones. Very, very slightly tinted. I love that hood. That's really, really good. But we can go to carbon fiber, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. And that's pretty much it. We've done the front end all together. And performance parts. Turn this into carbon fiber. I know this is just the street style mirrors, so that's why I just didn't go to them at all. For side skirts, a bit of extra carbon would do nicely. What's this? The Duke Dynamics kit. Not a huge fan of it, to be completely honest. So I think I'm just gonna go with the M performance parts on it. Rear fender, like, I mean, there's no point of adding anything onto this thing because obviously it won't match the front end. As much as I would go wide body, I don't think I'll be down to do it for this one. This doesn't really change much, does it? I don't really see what changes on this thing, to be completely honest. But let's have a look. Ew. And that actually doesn't look too bad. The Duke Dynamics kit at the back. We'll add a little bit of a diffuser on the rear end as well. Actually, this looks really nice, the Varus wood, so we'll just keep that on. For the trunk lid, yes, very, very nice. And then for the wing, I think we need to choose something a little bit bigger for this. I mean, we're gonna go ahead, again, full-on race car mode, so big wing is necessary. It's gonna be lowered. It's gonna have slightly larger exhaust, hopefully dual tip as well. See, Duke Dynamics kind of alright. See, I don't know. I kind of like the single tips. The single tips look good as well, but I think quad pipes just make this thing look a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with those like titanium like burnt tip exhaust. I'm just gonna go with the normal ones. Rear counters, we can change some stuff here. Alchemist stuff, Liberty Box stuff. You know what? I think the Alchemist kit looks decent. It makes it again look a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion. And then we can go to the old taillights if I really wanted to, which I don't really want to at all. So I'm not gonna do anything there. So I think that's pretty much it for that. We need to find a good set of wheels for this thing and then lower it, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can find a decent set of wheels for this thing. I mean, these are kind of cool, but I'm not really like a huge fan of these wheels, especially like for a race car. So we'll go ahead and try to find different ones. All right, I think I've decided for a set of Cosmos wheels, and the reason why I decided for these, like, they don't really good that like right now, but I think once I lower it, oh yes, it looks good. It looks very, very good. And now, let's go ahead and actually find a savage design for this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete something. Go to community, and let's try to see if there's anything kind of cool for this thing. I'm not gonna choose the same one that I've chosen the last time, which is pretty much this one. This is what I've had on the last time. I want to choose something that also will keep my carbon fiber. See, I kind of like this. It's got like little sort of orange bits and pieces on it, so it sort of matches the old design. But I'm not really gonna go ahead and choose something like that. Something bright in color would be nice for this thing, so it matches like the white and black. I think would be perfect for this thing, or even this. This is even too bad. Alright, I guess I'm sticking with this. I mean, it's just the simple white with the black roof, and that's pretty much it. Or carbon fiber roof and carbon fiber like bonnet. There's nothing really else to this design. I mean, I scrolled through a bunch of them. A lot of them are like pretty much like drift spec designs, so I kind of didn't really want to go for anything like that. But I like the white and black. I think it suits this car quite well. So this is pretty much it. This is the M4 GTS. Now, just like any old versus new video, we have to race both of these. So E30 versus M4. Let's try it. Let's see. I've driven the E30 before. I love that M3. It drives so well. The M4 I haven't actually driven properly yet. I think I've done 1 or 2 laps with it, but that was when it was just like underpowered. So again, nothing too crazy with this car. I haven't really done anything. It's fast. It's definitely fast anyway. I mean, it should be. It's a level 399 car. Again, like I said, after I've maxed this thing out, I haven't actually driven it, so I was just trying to get parts for it, and that's pretty much it. But again, once I got it to level 390, whatever, 7, because it's not 399, I think I've done 1 or 2 laps since, and then I think I just left it in my garage, and I haven't really touched it at all since then, so I don't really remember exactly how much or how good this actually drives, and especially now that I'm going to be driving both of these cars pretty much back to back, I will be able to tell which one's good, or which one's better, I should say, because I'm gonna say, because both of these are front engine rear wheel drive cars, that they're gonna handle really well, since this game is so keen on the whole brake to drift thing. I feel like these cars will both handle really well, but I think, I don't really know which one I'm gonna say is better. I really don't. Sometimes the old cars win, sometimes the new ones win. I really like the way this looks though. I like those wheels as well. I think they suit it quite well. Diffuser, wing, everything, I think it suits it well. Alright, let's go. So, acceleration wise, pretty fast. Gets to 140 pretty quickly over here. Can I get to 200? We'll see, we'll see. This is only, it's not even, like, it is the first lap, but like, we haven't really done like a full lap yet. How does it take this corner? It's not bad, it's not bad. It slows down a little bit too much, I think, for my liking. Easy 200 miles per hour. Can I take this? I take this corner at about 180. It loves that, it's not too bad. Keep the speed up, keep the speed up, keep the speed up, and turn. That's much better. That is much, much better. Again, back to 200 again. Ah, there we go. 190 is its limit. I wanted to see what its limit is around that corner. 190 miles per hour, and it just starts to go wide, and I touched off the wall. Alright. Again, here, you gotta be careful with that. It's alright, I have a decent amount of noise. That wasn't really the best. I'm running at about 170 miles per hour now going into this corner, so not fast enough. Let's just speed up a little bit here. Try to get this speed back up again. So yeah, a little bit of a mistake there on my part, but I mean, again, I'm testing out the car, and it's doing the same thing. I mean, the brakes are decent, but they're not really the best for this car, and it starts to go wide. Like, it's not as responsive as I thought it was gonna be. Oh Jesus, relax, relax, Aston. So start earlier. Yeah, I like it drives okay. It drives okay, but I feel like it takes a little bit of a second for the brakes to actually kick in. I definitely could have gotten a better time than that. So like, I'm gonna say like a 145 would be a pretty decent time for this thing if I just didn't ruin those things. So there you go. But now my NOS goes down by a lot just for that extra acceleration. Yeah, like, so it's completely useless. Like, these are the type of parts I was getting all the time. So yeah, let's go ahead and swap over to the E30 and see what that thing is like. If it's easier to control, if it's harder to control, if it's just faster overall, or if it's slower. Pretty much the main idea of the series is to find out which is the better handling car, which is the faster car. And this is a very, very simple track to test it on, because there's no traffic, so it's all just driver error. That's the reason why I'm testing them out on the hyperspace circuit. Ooh, feel like acceleration's a little bit faster with NOS there. Reaches the top, well, not top speed, but like reaches that speed a little bit quicker. By the looks of things, I don't know if it's because I have extra NOS with this car. Do I? I don't even know. Alright, first corner. Oh, just miles better. 140 miles per hour taking that corner. Oh, it's over. I still can't do that corner. I could barely do it at 190. It was going wide. I was about to touch. Oh, this is faster. This is definitely faster. I mean, we've driven this before on the channel when I built it before. It's fast. Oh my god. Oh my god, is it fast. Yes, it is. It's very fast. Oh, it's very good. It's very, very good. What did I say? Like 145 or something like that for the M4? Would have been like a decent time to get with it if I wasn't making mistakes. Maybe even less than 145. Let's say 143. Give it an extra 2 seconds. I wonder what I'll get with this thing, because it's a beast. It's very, very similar, but I can easily squeeze out a 143. Easy squeeze for the E30. Wow, this is a very, very good car to drive. I don't even remember it being this good the last time I've driven it. I don't even remember if I maxed it out like this. And I think I maxed it out when I was drifting, but I don't think I remember doing like a whole build on this thing, like for race spec at all on the channel. Either way, like, I mean, I've done the build on it before, like visually, so you guys would have seen everything that you can add onto it, but like, damn, what a car. Well, I guess the E30 takes the trophy for this one. for this old versus new versus the M4. It drives really well. I mean, the M4 is good as well, but it's more expensive to get. And I think this one just spawns up anyway, just as a normal car. Because this was one of the abandoned cars, if I remember correctly. So if you'd end up getting one of these things as an abandoned like race car, I mean, you can just do this up pretty much for free. No, not do it up for free, but you can get the car pretty much for free, and then just all you have to do is just customize it. And that's pretty much it. Pretty good car, not gonna lie. Like, just overall, like in general in this game, it just feels like a really, really good car. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it for another old versus new. This has been the BMW M3 E30 Evo 2 and the BMW M4 GTS. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any suggestions for any future videos you guys want to see on the channel, Need for Speed or other, let me know down in the comments below. Also, for people asking me if I'm gonna make videos on the crew, yes, I will. I wasn't invited to any of the events, that's why I don't have any videos for you guys now to upload on the channel. I will end up getting the crew too, and I will end up making videos on it when that comes out, so don't worry about that. For the people that are asking, and you guys are seeing videos probably from Black Panther and other YouTubers that have gone to the event before, and that's how they got all their footage from the crew too, because they've got invited out pretty much. So yeah, I didn't get invited, so I don't have any content on it right now, but when the game drops, you'll be certain that you'll find some crew 2 content on my channel. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.